Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. I am getting ready to do your love reading for April 2020. I do apologize that this message is getting out to you all so late. I promise I rock with y'all so heavy. It's no shade on my end. It's just that y'all know I got a lot going on. My lifestyle real wild. So it's nothing against Aries. I love you guys. You guys are great, and I really appreciate your continued love and support. As some of you may know, I was in the hospital for a little while, and that's why I couldn't finish uploading my March videos. And so I know I wasn't able to get to you guys in March. I do apologize for that. For those of you that continue to stick with me, because you trust and know that I am sincere and genuine in my readings and in my love for you all. I greatly appreciate it. You are amazing, and I'm looking forward to getting back on track. I'm gonna make sure I hit all the signs for April, and yeah, hopefully that'll be something I can do more consistently. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to get to the point where this is all I do, the readings and my business, and so that is definitely still a work in progress. I'm not there yet, so the uploads might be a little bit choppy on the timeline, but know that I take this seriously and I love you guys, and I'm always gonna come back around. No matter how long I'm gone, just know I'm always gonna come back around. So that being said, I have gone back to doing personal readings, so the information for that is in the description box of the video. If you want to set up a personal reading, that's cool. Just send me an email. I'll reply back and let you know what the timeline's looking like, and then we can get something set up for you. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I already announced the March 2020 winner of the free 20-minute reading. And so you can check out any of my March 2020, any of the previous videos, and it'll show you, I announced that winner for March. I'm doing that contest again, and to be entered, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and then leave a comment on this or any of my March 2020 videos, and that's how you're entered into the contest. And the more entries that you have, the more the more comments that you have, the more entries you will have as well. And so if this is your sun sign, you can check out your moon and rising sign, those readings, and leave a comment, and then you'll be entered in 3 times. Okay. So I did do a meditation walk for you guys to try to figure out what you had going on, and I wasn't getting too much information. I feel as though that was intentional, like you might be intentionally trying to prevent others from knowing how you really feel about a situation. When I was shuffling, the cards that flipped were Manifest, Darkest Fears, and the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. And so I was feeling as though some of you don't want kids, or you have issues with having children, and that might be preventing you from seeking out a relationship with anyone, or maybe that's a hindrance to you developing a relationship with someone. Maybe they want kids and you don't, or vice versa. That's what I was getting. And I was also getting, for some of you, your mental state right now might be a little bit clouded. I feel as though some of you are taking advantage of this time, and you're doing like a lot of work, a lot of overtime, a lot of work around the house. I saw someone painting shutters and like fences on doorways I was getting. So some of you are using this time to be more creative, to work a lot harder, and to do more. And so that was about it. And now that the cards are on the table, let's see what Spirit has for you. Remember, if this message don't vibe, let it ride. If it does not fit into your life, please do not force it to. And remember, these energies can be vice versa as well. So this could be you, or this could be the person that you have on your heart. Yeah, so you have seek the truth and refusing to see. So I feel as though you might be trying really hard to figure something out, but you already know what it is. You already know what the answer is. And so you're kind of shying away from the reality of it. And see, what I see sometimes when I do these readings, what this experience has shown me is that a lot of times people don't want to know the truth. And even if you can share the truth with them, they will choose what they want to acknowledge as reality. And I feel that that is the state that you're in. Like, you are refusing to acknowledge the truth that you already know. And some of you are taking the time to really rest and reconsider your position on things, like how you really feel about things. And that's going to give you some enlightenment. I feel as though some of you have like physical issues that prevent you from having children, or either that, or I feel as though some of you just feel like it would be too hard to have children or raise children. Maybe maybe you're in a relationship with someone who really wants kids, and you just feel like that right there would just prevent the relationship from moving forward. Whatever hindrance, whatever opposition you have against having children, that's preventing you from seeking out this relationship. And I feel as though now you might be dealing with the realization that your inhibition, your strong desire to not move forward with this truth that you're refusing to see is going to develop into a situation where you're by yourself. The song that I got when I was meditating for you all actually was that Jackson 5 song, Stop the Love You're Saving for Your Own. Gotta take it slow, or someday you'll be all alone. Dun, dun. I don't know if that's the words, but I think that is. And that song came to me when I was meditating for you all. And that's what I'm getting. I feel as though you might be opposed to love. And what that's going to end up doing is you're going to be all alone. You're going to end up all alone if you keep holding on to that mindset. I see you have dedicated effort here. And so, yeah, I feel as though you're ignoring this situation by doing a lot of work on this side. And that's so interesting, because I said that I saw someone painting, and look at what this guy's doing. He's painting. And look, it looks like a border too. I was saying like a doorway or something. Yeah, some of you are distracting. Really? You're going to snore that hard? You're not even going to sleep. Sorry, my fur baby is making the most noise right now. He's not even asleep. He's just making noise. Really? I think he's an Aries, to be honest with you. He didn't come in here until I started. He's a rescue, so I'm not really sure what he is. Anyway, moving on. Love abounds, though. So I feel as though this person that you have on your heart space really wants to be with you, really loves you, connects with you on that level here. The only thing holding y'all back is that one thing. It could be the kids. It could be something else. Maybe you don't want to be in a committed relationship right now, or they don't want to be in a committed relationship right now. There's something holding you guys back, and it's preventing this union from coming to fruition here. And I think this is interesting. You got the 9 of Cups with the 4 of 4 of Pentacles here. And so there's a wish that you're holding on to, that you're not willing to let go of. It's something that you really feel is going to be, I really feel like it's this whatever it is that you don't want to do, this desire you have, that's your wish. And now you're being put in a situation where you're realizing you might have to let go of that for the greater good here. You have the 10 of Wands, yeah. And so this is causing a lot of mental conflict for you. And you're feeling like very stressed out about the situation. Like it's preventing you guys from from progressing. I really think it has to do with kids, because you have the King of Pentacles here. This is the daddy of all the daddies. He's the one that is has the most stability. He's the one that's the most nurturing. He's the one that's the most stable. And he takes a long time to really build up his kingdom, but he rules it with consideration and love. And I feel as though you've invested in someone and someone's invested in you to that degree of where, okay, this is the next step, but something is holding you back. And I think it's that it's just one thing. It's just one thing. And you have to really figure out whether or not it's something you want to let go of. Very interesting here. You have the Magician and the High Priestess next to each other, both in reverse. This is 1 and this is 2 here. So you are not going to be able to hide from this. This is the glaring reality. You cannot make this situation go away by hoping and pretending like you don't see it. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Pisces with this High Priestess card here. Or someone with that in their sun, moon, and rising positions here. But yeah, this is definitely you knowing something, you refusing to see something. These are both number 2s here, refusing to see, and the High Priestess. Spirit is definitely driving home that point here. You are definitely refusing to see the reality, and the reality is you're not going to be able to just make this situation go away. And ultimately, you have the King of Swords here. And so you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or an Libra. Specifically a Gemini, someone with that in their sun, moon, and rising position. I feel as though you feel the only option you have is to let this situation go. When I see the King of Swords in reading, sometimes I get someone who's solo dolo. Even with the Queen of Swords on the table, I never see them as a couple. I see those as those that can reign independently. And I feel as though for a lot of you, that might be your hindrance to wanting to establish this relationship, take it a step further, because you've been solo dolo for so long. You just feel like you're not willing to sacrifice the lifestyle you've been holding on to, the one that you built for yourself, because you are refusing to see that it takes 2 to really make something work. I feel as though this person that you have on your heart space has really been loving you and really been giving you all that you wanted, really been trying to make things work with you, but you've been kind of oblivious to it. Because I don't know what your issue is, Aries. Like, do you want this person to love you or no? Do you want to be in a relationship or no? These are questions you have to ask yourself. But you're going to have to let something go. Yep. All right. So, I'm hungry, so let's wrap this up. I'm starving, actually. I ate breakfast this morning, so I wasn't going to say that I'm fasting. How long does it take for you to be fasting? Is it like 8 hours? Because I know it's been 8 hours since I ate. Y'all, I'm hungry. I'm about to finish your reading and then go eat me some sushi and watch me some anime. And I'm done. Y'all making me tired. Y'all stressing me. That's you. Father of Wands right there on the table. Aries energy, for sure. Remember, if this message don't vibe, let it ride. Please don't force this into your life if it does not fit into your life. Ooh, a lot of y'all gonna be feeling some type of way about these messages. I can't do nothing about that. It is what it is. If it makes you feel some type of way, I don't know what to tell you. Pray on that. Pray on that. All right, you got the Nine of Cups again. So there is something that you want here. There is a wish here. Wow. Okay. Wow. I love the way Spirit uses me. I love it. It's always just, I love confirmation, because sometimes when I meditate, I kind of go off into the distance. I feel like sometimes, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it, but I lose myself. And so sometimes the cards are what bring me back, because they're the tools that help translate what I'm feeling for you all and what I'm understanding. Because sometimes, what does it say in the Bible? Lean not upon your own understanding. Sometimes when I go on my empath trips, I lean more into that understanding and what Spirit is saying versus what I'm being told to communicate with you all. So, and you know, I only like one storyline, so yeah, anyway. So you have the Sun here, as well as the Seven of Cups. Didn't I say that was going to come out? Yep. Seven of Cups, right there. So you are going to be successful in making this decision here. Notice how the Sun, it's the Sun at the bottom and the Moon at the top here. You have a dream, and it's to be successful. And all of these options that you have in between are going to, one of them is going to help you to reach this success here, this complete happiness. And I feel as though it is definitely going to come from the aid of this Daughter of Pentacles energy. And this is very, someone who really loves nature, very kind, very supportive, and it wants to share with you and wants to be with you. Definitely got that Earth energy again. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then you have the Fool. Wow, so there is a new beginning that's going to make you uncomfortable. And I feel as though it's this union here, and you know it. You have the High Priestess again. You know it. You know it to be true. You know that it's time for you to start something new, something with this Daughter of Pentacles energy that's going to have you, lead you to success, lead you out of this fear of ending up by yourself. You have the Four of Swords. So definitely this energy of rest and reconsidering. I feel as though some of you might have actually been injured too. And that period of time has led you to this enlightenment. Notice the sun on the lamb's head. This rest and this time that you're taking to yourself to really think is leading you to this enlightenment. It's making you realize that sometimes your wish doesn't mean sacrificing yourself. You have the Nine of Cups again with the Father of Wands. So you get to still be in your same element here. You get to still be very Aryan. Is that what I call you guys? Aryan. That's what we're going to call you, Aryans. So you still get to have that power, that resourcefulness, that intelligence, that charisma, that attractiveness that you've always had. You can do that with this person. I feel as though you're coming out of this King of Swords energy. I can do for myself. I'll be by myself into more of actually what your element is. I don't think you have really realized the extent to which you are capable of achieving happiness here. And this person, I feel, definitely has Earth energy in their environment. This love abounds. I'm really drawn to it. Earth energy here. I mean, it could be any sign, but what I'm seeing is you have Earth energy with this King of Pentacles. You have Pisces as well. Then you have air energy with the King of Swords. Fire energy. So, yeah, pretty much everyone's on the table here except for Cancer and Scorpio. All right, so there is a new beginning here. Something that you're already aware of after a period of really recovering. I feel as though some of you physically might be recovering for something. And I feel as though some of you are worried about how hard it's going to be to make this relationship work. Don't stress that, because the love is going to be worth it. You're going to be successful here. It's going to be worth it to choose this person and start something new with them, knowing that they want to be with you and they're going to lead you to your happiness. They're going to allow you to shine in your highest element here. And that's beautiful, Aries. Yeah. Manifest this happiness. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if the message vibe. Remember that sometimes message is good, sometimes it's bad. These are just the energies that I'm tapping into at this particular moment. I always meditate and ask for the messages that need to be expressed. So I do apologize if this made you feel some type of way, but I am but a vessel, so it is what it is. Namaste. I look forward to doing your reading again soon, Aries. Bye-bye.